Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
I never get tired of
Everybody.
Oh,
I love that intro. Get me rocking.
Is everybody's unmuted?
Think so.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
Good. You?
Good. So everyone, welcome back to another Reefing Collective live stream tonight. We're switching things up a little bit. We're running a contest on judging some tanks. So we're gonna have to work with us here a little bit. This is new for us. So we have a few special guests tonight, and we got a couple co-hosts going on here from RE Aquatics. They're joining us, and they're going to be judging these tanks as well. So we got we got Dee from Brooklyn, and we got Dee, our other hosts, and so we have everybody's joining right now. So we have 3 tanks that we're going to be judging. They're all in the back room right now, and they're going to be coming on. We're going to go through 4 categories on how we're going to rate each tank, and that's how we're going to do it. So hopefully that's all going to work out. I got Dina on the side here. She can be keeping score of all the tanks, and then every time someone comes on, we rate all 4 categories. We're going to ask a viewer, the first viewer that drops a number, we're going to bring that into the count to keep everything fair for everyone as well. So that's how we're going to roll tonight, guys. So hopefully everything will work out. So we got some prizes. We got first, second, and third prizes. So everybody's going to walk away a winner. And so yeah. So I don't know. Should we bring our first guy in, or is there anybody would like to say anything before we start?
Yep. I just want to say, as we always say, it's all about sharing. We're not bashing anybody. Everybody has a different style. Every tank is unique. We're in this to promote the hobby, not to put anybody down. So with that being said, no harsh comments. Be nice, be fair, be kind. Check out everybody's channel. Check out RE Aquatics. Check out Bees Reef. Check out Farmboy Reef. Check out D from Brooklyn. Check out Coral Gal. Check them all out.
Well, I want to say thanks for letting us join and being a co-host. We're looking forward to it, and it's always fun looking at other people's tanks anyway. So, and by the way, my name's Ryan, and this is Elise.
Hi, guys.
So,
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. So we should have some fun tonight. So if there's anything else anybody would like to say before we get started.
I think we need to judge Ryan's tank in the background there first.
This camera does it no justice. I'm going to tell you that.
Judge Ryan's tank.
Oh yeah, Mr. Filter talks back for another episode.
That's a
I'd
big
have
tank,
to
Ryan.
figure out how to turn this thing around. This is the first time watching it.
It's a real pain to try and do it for fun, so don't even worry about it. So yeah, let's get the first person on here, kind of see what's happening. But one quick little thing that I'd like to point out, anybody that's actually watching, we're not limited to just the 3, so if you want to join in, be sure to let us know. We'll drop you a link so that you can jump in. Other than that, let's kick this off.
All right, sounds good. So our first contestant tonight is Sydney. So it looks like he's logged on here. I don't see a picture yet. So he's there or he's not there. So we're going to sort of wing this here. So he was going to want him to go first. Hey, Sydney, are you there, buddy?
You just got to make sure he's activated his camera.
Yeah, his camera's not activated.
Just got home. They're not home yet, so it looks like we got to move on.
He's almost home.
Okay, we'll move. We'll move on to Alan. He's ready to roll. I can see him in this picture here. All right. There. Hey, Alan, how you doing?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Not bad yourself. Thanks
Hey,
for
Alan.
coming on the contest tonight.
Nice to meet you guys.
What's going on, man?
All right.
Now we know you've been putting a lot of work in, Alan. Alan's been working on the tank.
I've been putting a lot of work in it lately. I've put in, I mean, you name it. I even have a few things I haven't gotten a chance to put in yet, but I have them sitting over here ready to go. So.
Oh, nice.
Tanks are
All right,
always
so-
a work in progress, no matter how much you do. There's always one more thing.
Always. And I started, what I really like about my tank is I started it on an extreme budget. I mean, I think I put the tank together for about $300.
All right.
Over the course of about, what I say, this tank has been up for 6 years now. Over the course of that, I've upgraded all my equipment. You know, I'm pretty much almost where I want to be, but you know, never finish.
I mean, it is an ever-evolving situation,
This hobby, you're never done.
right?
Exactly.
Well, the
Never.
only time you're done is when you're broke. Other than that, you always move forward.
Even
That was
when
a
you're
long time ago.
All right. So, Alan, if you want to just talk about your tank a little bit and then bring us over. So we have 4 categories. We're going to hit you on aquascaping, setup and equipment, lighting, and fish and inhabitants. So that's
Cool.
what we're looking at.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and switch it over on here, and I'll switch the camera to the other side.
Perfect.
Let me see. All right. There we go.
You're gonna put them flat.
Let me get my,
Yeah, I'll try to get the big screen on here for him.
there we go. So this is my 240-gallon tank here.
That's a nice
Aquascape
Looks
tank,
awesome.
very heavily mixed. Everything in here is grown from a small frag, which is something I'm real proud of.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I've run out of room now, so you can see I have some frags at the bottom, waiting for my. I have another 90-gallon that's going through the uglies right now.
Wow, that is really intricate. You must be doing a lot of cutting there, Alan.
A lot of cutting. I cut and cut and cut. And believe it or not, this is actually me coming back from a nice little salinity crash. I lost about 9 acro colonies, but they're all coming.
Oh, really?
But yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I went a little bit different on this tank here. Little by little, I've been adding more rock. I like the natural look. I'm sitting at just under 800 pounds of rock in here, believe it or not. It's my main filter and 200 pounds of sand. Everything in here, like I said, is grown from a real small frag. I'd like to buy frags and grow them out. You know, my big pride and joy.
That Monty in the back on the wall.
So this guy over here, this is actually old school, man. This is Sang Lai Monty, old Tyree piece.
I saw it out the corner of my eye. Beautiful.
Yeah, let me see if I get a picture so you can see some more blues. Get a close up on there. Some of the blue rings.
Wow. It's gorgeous.
Over here, we've got the Superman Monty.
Yeah.
And this tank has dual overflows.
It does. Dual overflows. I'm running Dursos on this one. I didn't go to, I like going a little old school.
That's old school, baby.
Definitely. And once, you know, I have it positioned where it's silent. You know, I have everything tuned in, so it's real nice. A couple of little old schools right there. That's Idaho Grape Monty. Right to the right of that, that's your King Midas acro. Back there, you got the Chili Pepper Monty. It's trying to find a spot. It keeps floating around.
Yeah.
Aqua SD Pink Tip. Some more old school. We used to call it right here. I'm sure you guys remember this one. This is old school Rainbow Monty.
Rainbow.
Now what do they call it? Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, I remember Rainbow.
Oh yeah. Then you got the Beach Bum, of course, growing out real nice. Fireman Digi. Another one that I'm really excited about. One of my pride and joys right here. Another old school Avatar Chalice.
Yeah, I had the same chalice. I lost the chalice like that the same way. Salinity spike.
Oh yeah.
Rushing a water change. What kind of light? What kind of lights do you have over this baby? You must have a hell of a system of lighting over it.
So I went all out. I went ahead and got 4 Hydra 52 HDs.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Same lights there.
yeah, I love them. I love the program. I mean, they do a great job. I have my par meter reads me at about 350 average is what I run them at. So, you know, they're down to about 40%, which is nice, you know, save me some money, let them last a little longer.
Yes.
So my fish, you know, I have some real Stuff you can't find too much anymore. You know, the big black spotted cardinals.
I have those same cardinals. Would you believe I have a breeded pair?
That is awesome. I haven't seen them anywhere else, so that's
You're
awesome
the
to
only.
hear that they exist.
You're only the third person I've seen with those cardinals.
I had to get them. You know, I had my Raider colors on there, so I had to get them right away.
They're pretty dang big too.
Right. Okay, Raiders. I won't hold that against you, Raiders.
Hold on, I gotta say that I liked your canopy front.
Oh, thank you. I do a
of.
lot of woodworking here locally in New Mexico, so
Nice.
I have these flipped down. These are some metal cutouts. Daniel Aragon with Mad Fabrications, I should say. He did those ones. Above, he did those that big Mandarin up there as well.
Nice.
Steel cutouts. Running dual MP40s. Oh, we didn't get to this side of the tank, did we? Yeah, I have the big Indo bubble over here. One of my pride and joys, I have a double-headed Scully. So that one I got a hold of. I was helping out a friend. His tank was crashing, so I went ahead and picked it up from him. They were not even the size of a nickel, each one of them, and over the last 6 years, they came back.
Wow, 6 years. That's some time invested in those goalies.
Yeah, they're fun. And then over here we have, this is another old school. Now it's old school, which is surprising, but this is the Jedi Mind Trick Monty. See how big it's gotten over the years.
Yeah.
I love those.
And I've cut that thing probably at least 100 times. One of the thickest Monties I have. I mean, they're massive.
Wow.
Over here you have so far it's the biggest one I've ever seen. This is from Cornbread. It's their Flaming Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then Rainbow Stylophora. As you can see, it grew out of the water, so it just tends to just die up on top, grow a little algae. Thinking about cutting it completely out. Some bubblegum chalice. And a little bit. This guy's coming back. He was not happy after the crash, but this is Red Planet. Rainbow Pectina. That's another one you don't see very often. I was excited when I got a hold of that guy.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, beautiful tank.
Thank you. Photosynthetic Gorgonians. Obviously, with all my acros, I keep pretty low nutrients, so I had to find some photosynthetic ones to have some fun with.
Yeah, for sure.
I love MPS too.
Yeah, I try to make this one a true mix. You know, it was. You know, you see a lot of things will come by. I have some softies. I have a few things in here. You know, I have some real big toadstools.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
He pointed that out.
Yeah, some nice auras in here. There's right underneath there, you can see a little bit different color. That's a Tyree Neon. Over here, this one I'm really excited for, the green one right there. That's actually from Cali Kid. That's the, what does he call it? Peyote Dreams, Monty?
Heck yeah.
Can't really get good colors on the phone.
I'm going to have to step out on a limb and say Monty's is one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I love Monty's. I love the Monty's. Yeah, like there's some old school right there too. There's some Sunset Monty.
That one's pretty.
Yep, very
Well,
nice.
they're all pretty.
You got
Thank you,
you got quite a few leathers in there too.
I do. Yeah, different types of toadstools. I try to help out the hobby out here in New Mexico. There's, in the middle of the desert, there's not much as far as being able to get some of these corals. So I like to bring them in, spread the love here in New Mexico. I try to keep a little bit of something for beginners. Try to get everybody has a little bit of something.
Man, I need to come visit you in New Mexico.
I tell you, Alan, when we see your equipment, you must go through a heck of a lot of calcium in there.
Yeah.
So I was sitting at 250 milliliters of alkalinity per day was my dosing.
Yep.
So what I ended up having to do, because I don't trust dosers. So
Me neither.
yeah. So I actually talked to Jeff over at Life Reef, and he hooked me up with this nice calcium reactor here.
Yeah.
Little extension. And that thing is real nice. And yeah, I mean it does the job, and
Right?
I have it connected. I have just a big 20-gallon CO2
Yep.
tank over here.
Nice.
It's like
And
what?
Imagine you did it.
Yeah, I think I filled it once in the last 5 years, so
Yeah. Nice.
That's efficient.
definitely.
Ever since I've had my custom reactor, I'll never go back.
Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to get a lot of people around here to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I have a. Oh, let me get on this side better. Craigslist sump, man. This is one of my favorite things on here. This is I found a trigger tide line way back in the day. Is the blood here?
Yep.
The heart, and have my skimmer. Since the calcium reactor is running, I'm running the what's it called here? The CO2 reactor.
Yep.
Just try to bring up the pH a little bit.
Yep.
This is just a basic little Bubble Mag Curve 7. I mean, it does the job. I don't have anything against it. I'm running my Fuge over here. Of course, it's running opposite lights, but just some Chaeto. I just put some sea lettuce in here just because I've been fighting some dinos and it was suggested to try it out, so I thought I'd try it. Right now, I'm running all soft plumbing. As I said, this was all a budget build when I first came around from it, so
Yeah.
I have some soft plumbing going here. However, I have a whole lot of upgrades sitting over here waiting for me.
Nice. There you go.
So yeah, I have a
Nice.
full hard plumbing sitting over here ready to go.
Yep. Looking
Titanium ink bird thermometers.
You got a lot of work ahead of you, bud.
I have a ton of work ahead of me.
good. Put that all over.
That
Yeah,
keeps you young.
There you go. And I just set up my little cabinet over here for my MP40s, Apex. Just set up that Apex.
Medicine for the reef.
Nice little control board.
Yeah, exactly. Change it up a little bit. Put in the Varios 8 pump in there. Before I just had I put that in maybe 2 weeks ago. Before that, I just had a Mag Drive 12, Mag 12, I think it was, just powering the whole reef. And
Yep.
I wanted to show people that you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money to be able to have a nice reef.
Nope.
Man after my own heart.
Mine's so budget, I don't even have a skimmer.
Hey, that's all right. Skimmers are overrated. You have enough rock, enough sand, you can get away without it having one.
Yep. Very good.
Just another way of. I always say there's more ways of doing this. You don't have to follow the norm. I've had tanks that I work on with 6-inch sand beds that we had to pull the skimmer out because nothing was growing.
Wow.
That's the good thing about having so much rock. Your rock is actually doing probably 95% of the filtration with all the bacteria in that rock.
Exactly. And my main thing with all this is my mandarins. I had a breeding pair of mandarins before my old 90, and all my tanks are pretty much centered around having mandarins. Mandarins are the whole reason I got into the hobby, and
Yeah.
I've bred them, did all that fun stuff, and to me there's nothing like letting them go crazy on pods and letting them do their own thing.
Beautiful. All right. So I think we should start doing some voting on here now.
I see a lot of comments in there. A lot of comments coming.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. What's that? Yeah. All right, guys. So should we do a little judging here on his tank now?
Yeah, definitely.
I got to bring it. So, okay.
Yeah, how do we want to do this? We want to do composite numbers? Are we doing 1 through 10 for each category?
Yeah, I think we
Cool. And I don't mean so
Category?
tank.
Too easy.
Okay, so the first category was Aquascape. What's everybody's number to give them on that one?
On Aquascape,
Not that you can.
Okay.
he's a low budget heavy rock man after myself. I love it.
It looks more natural, I think.
It does. It looks good.
It does look very natural.
And then our viewers get to pick one, and it looks like it's a 7. Candace Sean, he got that one, so a 7. All right, so Dina's marking down all the numbers so we can tally it at the end of the show or during the show. So the next one is setup and equipment, guys. So what's your rating on that one?
Running through my numbers.
I know, right?
And we know he's going to be a 10 because
Now,
he's got
you
the
gotta
upgrades
mind
already going.
me,
Oh yeah.
because I judge very fairly.
Well, you're breaking up.
Wait.
Was Mark? You got
Wait a
Mark?
minute.
Okay, Mark was the viewer that got his in.
Oh no, it was Marvin.
Marvin?
Yeah.
Okay, Marvin got that one. Did you get Reaquatics number?
No.
Did you get one up there, Ryan?
I'm a huge
They
fan
got one from
of calcium reactors, so
There you go. He gave it 10.
10. You got Nick Sanuth gave him a 10 in the comments.
Yeah, we got the number. Dina's on it. She got the first guy. Okay, so now we are doing lighting.
Well, I'm gonna get a washcloth.
I think Ryan's frozen. He's frozen.
He is.
He's giving 10s all across the board.
Did I do an 8? I meant that as a 9. Dina, don't write that down as an 8.
Who did you get next?
More of a 9.
Okay, just put that one.
The way it's 10.
I would have gave him a 10, but I'm jealous because I just ordered those same lights.
All right. I don't see who Ryan dropped out.
Oh, maybe it's come back then.
But he's not in the room yet.
Maybe he lost the connection there.
Let's let him back in here in a minute if he comes back.
Now, you controlling those lights, Alan, with the phone, or are you using the AI controller?
I'm using my phone on this one.
He's back.
I'm back. Sorry, my answer was
He's
a 10 on the
back.
equipment.
He was a 10?
Yes.
I
Well,
thought he was playing poker and slammed the cards down.
No, we're doing lighting now, Ryan.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you give on lighting?
Hold on, let me think about it.
AI Hydra 52s controlled by the phone.
7. You got that one, Nina? 7? Okay. We're good. Now we're moving on to fish and inhabitants.
Oh, I get definitely. That's to me.
Now, Alan, I don't know how you did this, but you managed to keep the same species of fish I have in my tank. I kid you not. The sailfin, the yellow,
So
the
now-
chorus, and the spotted.
This is the little one.
That's awesome.
So, bam.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've just lost my blonde naso a few weeks ago, and yesterday lost my copper banded.
Good.
I've got an 8-inch. I have an 8-inch naso in R300. So I
Oh,
love
nice.
nasos.
I tried the naso, but the other two tangs took his lunch money.
Oh man.
Well, I only have 2 tangs in the 300 at the moment. So,
Yeah.
and I have an 8-inch self-in that at least wants to put in there too.
All right, so that was his rating his tank. So do you want to go through everybody, and then at the end we'll pick the winner for each category?
Yeah, let's could save that for the end, for the big finale.
All
But
right.
I love this tank, Alan.
I know, it's really awesome.
It's amazing.
I appreciate it.
really
When you
is.
said it was a work in progress, I'm thinking, hey, he's still putting rock in there. This thing's been matured for years already.
Mine's a work in progress.
So, Alan, I'm going to keep you in the room. I'm just going to remove you to bring the next guy in, but stay so then we can bring all the contestants on at once and we'll pick the winner.
Sounds good.
Sound like a plan, man?
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we are moving on to the next contestant, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sydney now. I can see him. He's in the room, and we're going to bring him in.
Can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going, Sid?
Hey, there he is.
Good, good. What's up?
Not much, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Is he still listening? Can you hear us okay, buddy?
Turn your phone into the landscape. There we go.
There we go.
That's a beaut.
Oh, I love that.
Oh man, look at the stand.
So how you doing tonight, Sid?
Good, man. Good. Been busy.
Yeah, I hear you, man. At least I'm happy you made it.
We see you're multitasking today.
Yeah.
I'm always multitasking.
So can you give us a little detail about your tank, and then we'll start on the content?
It's around 650 gallons. It's 4 by 8, about 3 foot tall, and it's got a standard 29 gallon on the bottom attached. That was supposed to be for a display fuge, but it just never happened. I just got a bunch of cardinals and black mollies, a sailfin, and massy lips, whatever how you say it. In there.
There we go.
There we go. This is the neglected tank that's attached.
Saltwater mollies, huh?
Yeah.
Old school, huh?
I've been breeding those for 4 years now.
Well, when I first set the tank up, I took some fish from somebody and had a big ick outbreak, so I had to like take everything out and redo everything, and then I put the mollies in there to make sure like everything was good.
They're a tough fish.
Yeah, they are.
Very great for cycling the tank. Alternative to Demsels.
They like eating algae too.
So what we going at first? Just
yes.
So coral wise, I haven't been concentrating on coral. All the coral I do have just been kind of like freebies or just kind of given to me. Mostly softies. I'm kind of more into like whatever's gonna grow fast and take over. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I have a couple of SPS frags in there, but when you got a big tank, they kind of just vanish.
I know how you feel.
Now I see you've got a lot of rock in there. Is that mainly built around? You have dual overflows as well?
Yeah, dual overflows.
About how much rock is that?
The overflows got rock cemented to it.
Yeah.
All the way up. I was trying to do my best to keep as much rock out of the sand as possible. Kind of make it all like kind of lifted. But if I could do it all over again, I would have just had all the overflows in one corner. But that's why I'm kind of upgrading. I'm actually planning to upgrade to a 2,000 gallon tank.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're gonna put this tank on Craigslist?
whoever wants to come help me move the fish over and catch the sharks, they can have it.
Where's the shark?
Here's one.
Oh, there you go.
That's not a small shark.
Hey, baby,
That's
can you hold on? Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all a preview real quick.
Sounds good.
The lieutenant tang,
Yeah.
the mini tang, fox face.
Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
We're getting a live feeding show tonight.
He's not shy, that's for sure.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
he's not. He just wanted to show off his shark. You don't have to lie, bud.
Is that a nurse? What kind of shark? I see the bamboo.
No, that's a
It's a banded cat shark, and
yeah,
they call it a marble cat shark. And then I have a coral cat shark, but he's sleeping still. He's not up yet. He's in the cave, the little baby shark cave.
baby shark.
See, Ryan, you want a shark yet?
Yes.
You get a shark, you gotta take out all your rock and make everything lifted so the fish have somewhere to go. Because if they're in the sand, they might get harassed all night long.
Well, I'm actually thinking about doing a stingray and shark tank.
Oh, here's the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Smelled it was dinner time.
So I got all softies and a little bit of LPS, and then 3 sharks. I think last time I counted was 29 or 30 tangs, and then 5 fox faces, and then a filefish.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great selection. Holy smokes. Those sharks are pretty cool.
I love the
as far
amount of fish that you have and the variety of them as well.
I know, right?
It was some serious quarantine. I had 3 40-gallon breeders and 3 75 gallons and all that kind of stuff all set up. It took up my entire front room.
Yeah.
I would spend the whole day walking around that tank. I love it.
Yeah. It's a 360, so I got everything coming out of the stand and goes up. And it goes up, and then it goes into my garage.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna have a new tank going here where this fridge is at, and it's gonna come off this wall, and it's gonna be 12 by 8 by 4.
That'll be a nice one.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That'd be pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, me and my wife is kind of extremist, so like when we want something, we wanted to have it like forever and keep it and raise it. And my wife's very emotional about the pets.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna go big, go big. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to show us some of your equipment now?
Sure.
I can't even
shop
imagine the
supplies.
heaters on that.
Hey, they have a
Right.
Everything comes down, goes into the stand. I have a big fuse, and then filter socks,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and then 2 skimmers, and then I got 2 returns, and then a closed loop in there.
Wow.
Everything's controlled by Apex and then the Hydro's wave engines.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Cool setup.
I didn't get really crazy with the Schedule 80 gray in here because
No, eh?
when I was in the middle of it, I had a feeling I was going to be upgrading. So I was trying to like save. And then this side is my electrical cabinet because I don't have a control board. I have an electrical cabinet.
There you go. Let's check her out.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Love the racetrack.
There's your Knight Rider theme.
What's that?
This is being used for carbon right now, but this is going to be a reactor I made that's going to be for sulfur.
Okay, you get sulfur reactor.
Yeah, and then I got 2 more things I'm building for calcium and possibly a Falkwasser.
Yeah.
So you're building them all yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
DIY guy, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I actually built the tank.
Oh, did
Wow.
you? Nice.
Yeah,
No
I
kidding.
glued it all and built everything.
How long has it been running?
I would say 2 years ish. Somewhere around here.
So now, where are you located?
I'm in Louisiana.
Okay.
So
You're not too far from me there.
Where are you at?
We're actually in Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm going to Texas in like a week or so because I build obstacle course races for a living.
Oh.
So there's a few things coming up that's sending me out to them.
Oh, cool. I've been to Louisiana once. And that place is human.
This side I got more reactors I'm building, more Apex stuff, just food, whole bunch of food. This white fridge is actually just for food.
We know
you
the
might
bit-
have to build a refrigerator under the next tank.
Well, the next tank's gonna have a huge fish room going through the wall. That's one of the key reasons of the upgrade too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then this is just an extra little cabinet. I just got some dosing stuff.
Now you mentioned humidity. How do you regulate the temperature in such a big system? Like, is it overheat? You have problems with like that?
No, I don't have any problems with overheating. We keep our AC down a lot, so I actually don't have a heater on this tank.
We're in the South there, bud.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
Fans though, I got a bunch of these little LED fans that kind of cool the lights off, and then in my sump on the door, I have these little guys. Man, when these come on, they're loud, but they pump some serious air.
Oh, yeah.
Evaporation is the easiest method.
But at the moment, I don't have heaters. I'm going to get some, but I just don't have any right now. I actually was thinking about building a big heat exchanger.
Yeah.
Probably better off, more efficient for that much volume.
Yeah.
Since you're a DIY guy, you can always DIY a chiller too.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, where do you drain the water to? Or you have
For water
in-floor
changes and
drains?
stuff.
Yeah.
So it drains down into here, but then my return pump has a Schedule 80 solenoid valve, so I can click it on my phone, and then it pumps the water out to the drain, and then I can pump new water into the tank. so I don't have to go back and forth with buckets or anything like that.
Very nice.
That's one big thing I can't stand is having to mess with buckets.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, very nice, Sid.
This elegance coral is probably about 16 inches wide.
With a tank that size, it's very deceptive.
Right?
It's hard to tell in here.
Wow.
Good size. I like it.
As far as lighting, I have 12 AI primes and then some cheap Amazon fill lights for now.
Yep. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, it looks really good.
Cool. This is actually my very first tank, by the way.
Wow,
Oh,
what a
wow.
start. That's no 10.
Yeah, very cool. All right. So should we get on moving on to judging, guys?
Absolutely.
Let her rip.
Okay. Let me just switch this up here. All right, guys. So we're starting with Aquascape. So the first viewer to drop the first number, what you guys think of his aquascaping, we will be picking, as vice versa to every category. So we got an 8. So for aquascaping,
I love that everything is off the floor.
yeah, perfect
I
word.
do like that.
Perfect. All right, so now we're moving on to setup and equipment, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
Look
that.
at that. All 9s.
Trifecta, quadra.
Did you get the viewer?
9.
You got it? Okay. Yeah, we even got a 9 from the viewer.
What?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
seriously. Poker time.
And the fact that he's building a humongous calcium reactor.
Yep. Right? Props.
I just like the fact that you do a lot of your own stuff. That's where we started. We started doing our own stuff, and that's honestly that I give you big props for doing that, man.
Well, honestly, I didn't do it like to try to save money or anything. It was more of I couldn't find big enough stuff to do what I needed to do.
And when you do find them, they're like $5,000.
Fortune.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And then if it breaks, what? You know.
And then with everything I'm building for this tank right now, it's going to be used for the big upgrade. So I need to make everything like overly big and
Exactly. Just build it once, then you have it for your next one.
yep.
How
I
big
got
is that glass?
157 watt UV on this tank right now, but I'm actually going to have 6 at some point.
Yeah. Very cool.
How thick is that glass?
3/4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you must have some hell of a bracing system on that.
Yeah, it's got aluminum all the way across and down the edges.
Yep. Nice. So we're moving on to lighting now, guys. What do we got there?
You had AI primes mostly. And
Man, that's higher than I was thinking. My little cheap AI primes.
AI primes are awesome, man.
I've become a fan of AI.
The viewer gave you a 10, buddy. The viewer gave you a 10.
Oh, wait, no.
If it's any help, I'm getting a whole bunch of Orphic Amazonas for the upgrade.
They're just a bigger
aquarium
fixture.
grade level.
Yeah.
I would definitely look into some of the Reef Bright stuff.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. Like the XHOs that I have, oh my god, I love them. The color, the pop, the par that you get from them, they're fantastic.
Yeah, I wanted to go all Reef Bright for the new tank, but I don't know if Reef Bright. I mean, they probably can make me something, but it have something high power for like
Yeah,
the new
big.
tank.
You need custom.
Yeah, Orphic makes like a really nice like a spotlight type deal.
The Orphic makes almost a 6 foot. I seen a they will customize it for you.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Reef Bright will do the same thing. Just reach out to them.
Yeah, Tony will hook you up.
I like Reef Bright. I mean, if they had something, I would probably go with them in a heartbeat.
Like, I love my Reef Brights. Can't beat them.
I think we're gonna put Reef Brights over our 300 as well.
Yeah. And then you'll love it. The pop on it. It's great.
You had AIs on yours too, right?
Yeah, I got the AA52s. I got 6 of them plus 6 kits of
See, I just bought the big ones. I bought the little ones. So that way, if something goes wrong with it, I can just throw it in the trash and get another one.
Well, exactly. And those Reef Brights, and they're so reliable. If my AIs kick out, I still got my Reef Brights. So we're moving on to fish and inhabitants, guys. That was pretty impressive.
Oh man, it's hard to top that one.
Yeah.
The man has sharks. What can we say?
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
I think every reefer's aspiration is to have a shark at some point.
Yeah.
We want a black tip.
He got 10 from the viewer as well. We got a 10. 10 across the board.
All you need is like an artificial foot in the bottom of the tank, like they ate somebody.
right?
Or you get,
Like your neighbors in there.
The skeleton with the whole
They
thing's laying on the
They
bottom.
get tuna steaks and salmon and all kinds of stuff every night.
Shark's life.
They eat better than we do. Right?
Kind of why I have to build a sulfur reactor because I dump so much food in this tank.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Sid. We are so stick around, stay in the back of the room for now, and then we'll bring everybody in and we'll have the winner picked up for you guys. Okay.
All right, later.
All right, guys. So they can sit out. So we're moving on to Steve now. Steve's on his tank.
Two great tanks, man. Great tanks tonight.
Hey, Steve, how's it going, Steve? Oh, he's muted right now.
Unmute. There we go.
Hey, Steve, how's it going, buddy?
How's it going?
Good. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we're here going to be rating your tank. Plus, if you could tell us a little bit about your tank and your setup, and then we're going to go through all 4 categories.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a smaller tank. One of the smallest tanks I've actually ran. It's a 75 gallon. It's a custom stand. I'm just trying to get a good view for you guys here. The stand, and it stands a little taller, so it's nice out for viewing.
Yep.
So I made it a little taller. I don't really like the stands that you can buy, sort of thing. So yeah, I went with a custom stand, and yeah, it's 4 years old. I had to move it about 2 years ago, and I didn't really like the move very well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get a good view here. It's hard with the camera. But it's starting to come along well now. It just took a little time to recover. I unfortunately lost some nice sized corals. But everything now is doing really, really well and thriving. So I have it's a mixed reef, so I have a little bit of everything in here. Some bigger soft corals, as you can see.
That's an awesome zoa colony. Look how big that is.
And the zoas, yeah, they've been doing really well. I started that probably around Christmas time last year, and it's been doing quite well. And then I got into doing a little bit of the SPS, and they're starting to come along quite well. I also frag a lot of my own corals and do a lot of trading with local hobbyists and sell a little bit of frags on the side. Just try to tank going and thin out the population of some of the zoas and SPS. So there's a nice candy cane there. Dragon Soul Favia, and this plate coral here. It's actually I got that from this guy I met by selling some frags, and he actually they actually grow in his tank. He has them actually spawning in his tank, so it's quite cool to actually have one tank bred, I guess you can kind of say.
Yeah, cool.
Completely aquaculture. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure, and it's always happy. I've owned them in the past, and this guy is not temperamental whatsoever. He's always out and and looking quite happy. So for lighting, it's two AI primes and 4 T5s.
AI is gonna love us tonight.
I know her.
We are not sponsored by AI.
This tank had coast to coast overflow built into it. It came like that when I bought it, so it's the first tank I've ever had like that. It's quite interesting. It works really well for your surface skimming and stuff. So
yeah,
I've had just trying to get a good view for you guys here. Some of the SPS are really doing quite well. Some of these acros have only been in here for probably about a month or so, when they're already quite encrusted on the rocks and doing quite well.
getting some nice growth.
Yeah, so I've been sticking to the Red Sea program. I've been having great success with it. I kind of
T5s really help though.
Yeah, I kind of played around with it for like the last year or so, but then just around Christmas time, I really started sticking to it and started actually dosing by their schedule, and I started actually feeding the Reef Energy on a daily basis.
Yeah,
and that's what I've really noticed, a huge jump in growth, especially with the Zoe and the SBS. They seem to even when I cut them, they heal quite fast within a week. What I've noticed, and then in the past, I've never had them heal over and do so well. So there's my the clowns, my rose bowl tips. I have a couple of different kinds. They split and multiply quite often. I'm still in the works for rearranging my tank. Because I'm kind of switching over to more of the SPS. So I'm trying to thin out the soft corals. The tank was really full about 6 months ago, so I've really cut them back a lot, just to kind of, make way for something different. So yeah, right now the tank's running pretty much zero phosphates and nitrates on this program. And I'm dosing, like I said, the Reef Energy. I'm doing about 10 mils every day on this tank. And I'm doing the Reefroids as well, once or twice a week. And I'm having no ill effects. I am using no-pox as well to help control nitrates and phosphates. So so the fish, there's 7 fish in the tank. I try to keep the fish population kind of low in this tank, just because it is a smaller tank.
Yeah.
The yellow tang and purple tang, they're probably about 14 years. I adopted them off of a lady I knew when she was a customer of mine. When I was a manager at a pet store 10 years ago, and she messaged me and asked me if I wanted to wanted to grab a couple of fish because she knew I had just set up this tank. So
Yeah.
I picked up the yellow and purple tang, and I have a Manalaris wrasse, the 2 clownfish, Springer damsel, and a yellow watchman goby, and a pistol shrimp in there as well. They're a pair, so they're kind of cool watching them.
Healthy fish, really nice,
Yeah,
man.
the fish are quite healthy. I feed pellets, and I feed the LRS Reef Frenzy.
I love LRS.
Started doing that probably about 6 years ago, and I've never had healthier fish. In 19 years I've been doing this, my tangs are always healthy. I very rarely ever have any fish disease or anything like that. So, which is really cool. And it doesn't really pollute your water, which is really nice. Moving on to equipment. I'm basically just a couple basic just wave makers, nothing too special. And then my sump is actually in behind my tank.
Okay.
So you guys can see here. Let me get the camera right here. Sorry, I'm sucking up this video thing here. Is there a way to switch it around? So
Yeah, you got to go to the cam settings and pick the camera.
You're doing great, man. No biggie.
sorry, just 1 second here.
Yeah, it's all good.
Looks great, man.
Yeah.
Things in behind the tank.
Wow, he's got the old school reactor in there. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, so I have a little reactor in here, and I try to keep the wires and everything quite clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm running the Kimor dosing pump.
Yep. Nice pump.
I have the separate refuge, separate than the sump, and it does quite well. And then
I always want to do one like that.
Yeah,
I was thinking of that too.
I've done it for years, and I've had great success with it. It's just nice to keep it away from like the actual sump area and like keep it kind of separate. I find your sump stays cleaner in the long run, and you have a better population in the sump area, which is kind of cool. And then my frag tank attached to the same system as well. So I keep a lot of my smaller frags and stuff in this system.
Oh, nice.
So that system's much bigger than 75 in the long.
It is. It's a pretty big system, and it all together. It's just the display tank's just smaller. I have battery backup on everything.
Nice.
I also have the protein skimmer. I have the airline vented outside to get the fresh oxygen. I find that really
Now, do you pump the water straight into the sump, or is it into the refugium, or is it going through filtration first?
It's basically going through like the sump first, and then it goes over to the refuge, and then the refuge drains into the basically into the middle section of the sump. So
okay, like a loop.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, very nice setup.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys.
Let's get some numbers.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is blocking now. Let me just flip it back over. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna start with aquascaping, guys. So let's pull up the numbers in the view. You guys get ready to drop your first number as well.
Mixed up the numbers. There we go.
We're just waiting on a viewer now.
Awesome. I really love the natural look, man.
You got a 9 from Mark. Good one, Mark.
I've tried to get away from the wall effect. However, you filled it out very, very well.
It
So
grew
it
right
really
out.
helps. And because of the age of it, it looks phenomenal. So don't take my numbers as offense because it really does look phenomenal.
Oh, it looks amazing. So now we're moving up to setup and equipment. Sweet. Get to do it.
I haven't seen one pop up yet.
We're just waiting on a viewer.
I love how you
Mark again, Mark.
I love how you put it, you know, a back room. Actually, we did the exact same thing with our 300 gallon, and then you have like a frag tank, and you have like, you know, another your Cato. That was really unique. I've always wanted to do that personally, so I really like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat setup like that. It has its own separate little tank for it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. So we're moving on to lighting.
What was the next one? I forgot.
Lighting.
Lighting. I can pull it out. They're sticking to each other. These cards are like 15 years old.
I like the card idea. That's pretty awesome. These are
I had about 30 seconds, so.
There you go. Who's...
Dry erase form.
Oh, okay. You got the viewer on there? Perfect. Now we're moving on to picture
Inhabitants.
You got a 10 from Karen. You got a 10 from Karen.
You actually have some of the same fish that I have in my personal tank.
Yeah, very nice. Perfect. All right, Steve. So we got all your votes on your tank, buddy. Thank you for showing it off. So if you can stay in the back room, and then we're going to pick the winner, tally this all up, and we'll bring you all back in, and we'll figure out where everybody's at.
Awesome.
It's amazing
look,
how
there's
so many
baby
people have
coral.
the same fish.
We know, right? So
Aww.
we can
Look
ask,
at little
It's baby
Reefer.
coral.
so we can ask,
Aw.
ask the viewers if anybody would like to show off their tank. We do a wild card. If anybody would like to jump on right now and show off your tank and do exactly like the contestants did, it's up to you.
I'll do mine real quick. I
I
cleaned
said,
the
well,
glass
wait,
for
let's hear
y'all.
it, Brian.
Hey, he's biased though.
No, I'm not biased. Mine's only 10 months old.
Negative.
No, it's only 10 months old.
Negative 10 for your tank.
Oh, no, she's only 3 months old. Hold on.
How about Ryan? Show us your tank, and at the same time, Dina, she can tally up all the numbers right now.
Exactly. Hold on, let me find my... Babe, where to... Hold on. Oh, it's in the other room. I'm running.
I would like to be one of those.
Okay. Oh, I thought the other room. I guess I'll be holding my orange lens up by hand.
Do it.
Which lens are you using?
I'm
Orange.
using the Coral Lab, the Coral Lab orange lens. We have an actual lens clip, but I don't know where it went. Hold on, let me
Okay.
here. Oh,
Give him a 1 on the lens.
settings, camera.
Oh, you gonna flip it around?
Yeah, I gotta flip it around. Okay, back camera. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Hold on. Back camera.
There you
Hey.
go.
Now flip it sideways.
Landscape that baby.
All right.
There we go. Look at that rockscape. That Red Sea.
Yeah.
No, sir. This is not a Red Sea.
It's a better tank than a Red Sea.
What was that
No.
tag down there?
It's a Neptunian cube.
Yes, sir. It sure is. But I got a few SPS. I just threw those in there about 2 months ago. They're already encrusting. Like I said, the tank's only 10 months old. All right, so I got some digitatas. Elisa loves the digitatas. There's no specific names for any of these. These are all wild or maricultured corals. Digitata right here. acro right here. I have some millies up top. I have a mint hammer, Indonesian hammer branching. Some rock flowers. I just was trying to fill space, if I'm being completely honest. I have a pair of mocha storms right there.
Okay.
And then a purple tang. That goby, I've been trying to catch him for months because he just keeps throwing sand all over the place. Some mushrooms in the center. I have my love of torches.
Yep, nice. Nice torch garden.
Oh yeah, I got they're all of them are Indonesian torches except for that guy right there.
Okay.
New York Knicks, Hellfire, regular Indonesian gold. I don't know what that guy is, to be completely honest. I'm still trying to figure that out. I've got a bunch of higher end Zoas. I got GB Taste the Rainbows. I've got GB Rainbow Eclipse, Cornbread's White Zombies, and more White Zombies up here. Salted Agaves, WWC Illuminatis, Speckled Cracks, Blood Agaves, and then GSP along the back.
Yep.
On all sides. I'm running for my system. I supplement for trace elements during the week. I do weekly water changes. I'm running a Kessel AP 700 on my own personalized program. And then down here for equipment, I don't really have much. I'll be honest. I'm running GFO. I have a controller for my temperature and my heater. I'm running the Neptunian Cube ATO, which comes with the system. And then I'm not even running Apex on this system, and I have Kato. So the light comes on for about 6 hours every night. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing to this tank at all.
It's a nice clean setup. It's nice and clean down there.
Yeah, very nice.
And then there it is. Right there. I didn't clean this one, and this one's not completely done. We kind of got messed up with COVID.
Yeah.
COVID kind of put a pause to this tank. We set this tank up with the intention of putting the lighting and everything up. Right now, we just have a 6-bulb fixture sitting on top of. Don't judge me. And then I've got a gem tank. That's like I said, I didn't even clean this tank, so don't judge me. The 8-inch nace I was telling y'all about. A pair of our first clowns that we ever had. They're still with us today. And then there's some tester SPS coils up there. And then, hold on.
What blows my mind is how new that system is and how much core line there is on that back.
Oh yeah, this system's
Yeah,
only
a lot.
5 months old. This system is literally only 5. Oops, hold on.
What do you say? 5 weeks old? 5 months old?
No, 5 months.
Oh, you broke up there for a minute.
I have 6 MP40 Ecotechs and then 2 Gyre 350s on this system. And then I didn't clean the back room, so I have a complete quarantine system right here.
Nice.
On both sides, there's our sail fin.
Okay.
Hard to see them. And then I have top and bottom racks. Sorry, I meant to go back to landscape. Top and bottom racks of coral in here, which just to go, I'm not going to talk about this too much. But
It's great to see someone with an actual quarantine area.
oh yeah, well the coral is all based off of one system. The whole system goes from over there to down here, and this system is connected to there. Then we have Winston somewhere in here. He's a puffer fish, wherever he is. Oh, he's over here. Hold on. Come on, Winston. This is Elise's fish. Come on, buddy. There he is. He's got his own frag tank to himself. And then our water change system is right here. Some of the equipment that we have. And then the control board that I built, which is nothing special. I just wanted to put everything on the wall.
It looks great. I love
Nice.
it. Neat. That's some cable management.
I am a cable management freak. I cannot
Me
stick
too,
with it.
buddy. I totally get you.
But that's pretty much it. I don't want to go over too much of it. I don't want to take up everybody else's time.
Oh no, awesome, man. Love checking that in. So we can bring everybody back to the room. We have all the tallies. Yeah, Dina tallied everything up from everyone.
Good job, Dina. Good job.
All right, so I'm gonna bring everybody back in here. Everybody make it back in.
There's the troops.
Let's see. Sydney's in here. There he is. All right, so we're doing first, second, and third place. Yeah, they're all in. So Dina got everything all tallied up. So for our first place winner, it's Steve with 169 points. Congratulations, Steve.
Okay.
Okay, so what you won, Sean is looking after the first place winner for the prizes. If you want to explain, then we can move on to the next guy.
So actually, it's not my prize. Ryan's the one that's got to explain that one. Ryan decided that he wanted to help hook up some people, some
nice.
really aquatic squirrel there.
Is Ryan muted or do you?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Somebody's breaking up, and it's really hard to hear, so I'm trying to listen.
That's making me.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, no, I have a few AKNs or a few pieces of coral that I'd be willing to send over to you. All you need to do is send me your address or send it over to Sean. He has me personally, and I can send you over a few pieces of coral, like a little coral pack for winning.
Oh, looks like we lost him.
Oh, did he drop?
I think he was making an adjustment.
I think his may have been the
Yeah,
mic that was blotchy or something.
Okay, he's back here. I'm gonna let him in here in a minute.
I'm on the phone, so it's really hard to.
He's also upside down now too.
Are they? Alan.
There we go. No, Steve, what I was saying though is I was talked to Sean a few days ago. We're gonna, since for the winter, we were gonna send a few pieces of coral over, just a little something to give to the person that won. So
I think a couple of the guys are muted. Alan's muted and Sid.
Congrats, Steve. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It's like a Verizon commercial. We can hear. I can hear you.
So did Steve? You heard all that, buddy?
Yeah, I did. I was actually shocked.
He was wiping away the tears.
thank you so much. Absolutely. We don't have a lot right now, but we do have some really nice AKNs and a few other pieces. We got some really nice gunny for us. Maybe add to your collection. And I may be able to hook you up because I know that you had quite a few Zoa rocks. I might be able to hook you up with some Zoas.
That's great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So Alan and Sid are muted up, and I can't unmute them.
If you guys can hear us,
And of course,
unmute your mic. There we go.
All right, so congratulations, Steve, for first place. So now the second place winner is Alan with 166 points. You guys are really close. So I'm looking after that one.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. So Alan, you're gonna win a big thing of Reefer weights, and you're gonna win one of my Paul Creek t-shirts.
I'm kind of jealous.
So after the show, if you want to hit me up and give me your address, I'll get your price. Get you, Alan.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man, not a problem. Not a problem. And we know who our third place runner is. Sydney with 125 points.
Nice.
And I still love that tank. I love any tank I could swim in.
And he's got.
We need to recount here.
Can you hear us, Sid?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
So,
stuttering really bad for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Steve, can you mute your mic? If that solves it.
So Dee's looking at the third place winner, and Sydney. Sydney couldn't be here.
For my man Sid, I got a few boxes gonna come your way. You got a lot of glass to clean. We got a full kit. We got cleaners. We got dosers. We got measuring. I'm gonna send you a T-shirt, and we even got you your own little personal shams.
Man.
And I got a present. I got a present from Phil the Sock. Said for those times when you got to entertain a baby, we got a little child-size glass cleaner just for the little one.
Nice.
Play all day.
Plus, Sydney donated. I got put on the screen here. She donated this for the winner too, for third place. So you'll be getting that as well from Sydney.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
So everybody's a winner. There's no such thing as a bad reef.
All right,
No,
let
there's not.
me clarify something here, though. The Clear FX that's coming is going to be the blue. It's not the green. The green is for freshwater.
Okay, cool.
No, we'll get that sorted for you. That was just a quick picture that she had handy.
So now, just to recap, I just want to review where everybody's from because we kind of like have a UN of reefers here.
Yeah.
Where are you located, Sid?
I'm in Louisiana.
And Alan?
Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
Woo! Steve?
Steve's muted again.
Yep, sorry. I'm in Kingston, Ontario.
Wow.
Fellow Canadian, anybody?
Yeah, man.
Where are you, Ryan?
I'm in Ottawa, Ontario.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Dave, you said you're in Canada? Sorry.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll work
Figure
on
it
that.
out.
That's what I knew. Either Canadian was gonna win, or
Well, I was just thinking about how many heaters I'm gonna have to put in there.
So while we have everybody in the room here, why don't we see if any of the viewers who want to ask any of the people that entered the contest about their tanks. So you want to leave some comments, see if there's any. Okay. I'll have to scroll back here because there's been a lot of people commenting
I
tonight.
can't see any of the comments at all. Or maybe I just don't know
We're
how.
running through them.
I'll put them on the screen for you guys because we're streaming across a bunch of social medias, YouTube, Facebook. Oh.
We're following. And I want to thank everybody again for the wonderful comments. You guys did a good job. A lot of scorers out there, a lot of appreciation, a lot of love for the tanks.
I think
Good.
all
I
my
gotta say, I
fish
love
and
all
sharks
of
are
y'all's
getting
tanks. They're
jealous.
all awesome.
Thank you.
I mean, the
Very
beautiful
jealous
thing,
of the sharks.
each,
I'm not gonna
oh
lie.
man, each one is so unique. I love Sid's Aquascape coming off the floor. Like, if I could do my tank over again, which I probably will, I definitely like that. So much swim space.
All right, so we have one viewer here. That's Adam Mustang. He wants to know what you guys think of the new Radions.
I have them.
Do you have them? You like them? That's a big thumbs up.
If I had more money, I'd be running them on the 300.
Yeah.
Ryan, I might have a few laying around. I'll look for you.
What's that? Oh, for
I said I might have a few laying around. I've got so much stuff around here. It's ridiculous.
yeah.
No, I've got them. I've got them on all of my tanks. I absolutely love them. Just the controllability is there. You know, spread and spectrum. And everything. They're awesome. They're pricey, but they are awesome.
Ecotech did it right this time with their new controllability. Their previous, I don't want to bash anybody at all,
With the
but their
Reefing.
previous Reeflink just wasn't as advanced as their new app is.
Yeah, very true. Very
I just wish they were bigger so I didn't need as many.
You don't. You don't.
What's the
I'm
spread
building a
on?
tank for my dad, and he has a 6-foot tank, and we're putting 4 XR15 blues over his 6-foot tank, and it's plenty to run SPS.
Nice.
Yeah, but how high is he mounting them?
The standard RMS height or whatever.
So at that like 9 inches above the water, which is what that arm puts it at, there's like the 15s I think are supposed to be 36 by 36.
Yeah, okay.
It's phenomenal. It really is.
I was looking at the Radions, but for my new setup, I'm going to be mounting the lights 4 foot high above the tank. So that's how
Is that
it's
what you're doing?
Wow, 4 feet. Yeah, you got to
You
get
might as
down
well
there.
go with. You might as well go with the black boxes. They work great as long as you mounting up really high, and you save some money.
I'd probably go with the I'd probably go with the Orphic for that depth.
Orphic,
for that,
yeah. Oh,
for that kind of spread.
And Kessel makes a nice one too, a nice track light that goes really deep. But I like the idea of the Orphic a little bit more than the Kessel.
Orphics are
Oh,
awesome.
you reach out to Reef Right. Talk to Julio.
I like Reef Right too. I'm really considering putting them over my big 300.
That'd be an interesting experiment if they could get 4 feet plus your tank is what, another almost 30 inches deep or more.
The new tank's gonna be 4 feet too.
Wow, 8 feet to the bottom. Nice. Is tank envy a thing? Size matters.
What's that?
I thought I was going to be jealous of Ryan's tank.
What's that, sorry?
I said I thought I was going to be jealous of Ryan's tank. 4 foot by 8. What did you say? 12 foot by 4 foot?
12 foot. 12 foot by 4.
Yeah, that'd be a big size, man.
But they're the host sharks. I mean, you could have black tips in there that big.
Black tips, you need the rounded corners, and you need at least probably 4,000 or 5,000 gallons.
Oh, for sure. I was talking about the babies.
Okay, so it looks like we only got 2 questions. One about if anyone's running T5s, and what do you guys keep your alcohol levels at?
Ryan?
Which Ryan?
You. Ryan was saying Ryan.
Oh, Ryan was saying Ryan. I run my 8. I run my alkalinity at 8. What about you, D?
I run mine at 10, but I've told you I've definitely spiked the alkalinity. I'm trying to bring it down now.
Yeah, you had that little issue there.
Dosing that cork, baby. If anybody knows, be careful dosing that cork wasser.
I'm actually thinking about getting a caulk reactor.
I would manually do the cork before I would do that reactor, only because the alkalinity definitely jumps.
Oh, for sure.
Start small, for sure.
Yeah, or like a teaspoon for a gallon of water.
Don?
I keep mine at about 8.4. Thanks for finally getting my electronic dialed in. It's actually holding pretty steady there.
Yeah. The electronic works great for that.
Oh my god! I put in my water volume in there, and it decided it wanted to jump 54 milliliters just right like that the first time it tested it. I was like, "Oh crap!" So my alkalinity went from 6.83 all the way up to 8.64.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping nothing dies, but we'll see. I mean, the one thing I've learned about elk is it takes a little while for that to happen. So in about 2 weeks, then I'll let everybody know what's going on there.
Yeah.
What were you dosing?
ESB, bicarbonate.
Oh, the bionic?
Yep.
What about you, Sid?
Mine stays around 8. I barely do anything, but like I do 20-gallon water changes almost every day.
Wow, that's a lot of water. You guys pay for water out there?
It's like $25 a month.
Ooh, man, I wish I was you. I'd have a 600 too.
Right.
I think my water bill's 600.
How about you, Alan?
My tank's happy spot is 8.4.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't do any
I
water.
sit around 8.2, and I keep my calcium really high, though. So I do that for the strength of the skeletons.
Okay, nice.
And Steve?
And how about yourself, Steve?
Mine right now is I tested last night. It was 7.7. I'd like to keep it around 9 normally. It was doing quite well with like because I'm using the Red Bee products, and it was elk, and it was staying steady for a long time at 9.3. I added some SPS, and they started growing like weeds, and all of a sudden my elk dropped pretty rapidly. So now I'm dosing quite a bit more, and it's starting to get back in check again.
Nice.
I bet you I keep higher nitrates than all y'all.
I like how there's very similarities between everybody's out, but there's also large differences between everybody's out. You know what I mean? It just shows exact. I mean, there's what 7 people on here right now, and we all keep reef tanks differently,
Yes. Yep. Definitely.
and they're all successful.
Yep. Very true. What's your thoughts? All right.
So what's it?
What's that?
So what's the calcium in these tanks?
Although you asking that question. I'm about 440.
I'll tell you what mine is. I have no idea.
That's an easy one.
Calcium, your name here.
Yeah.
Y'all may kick me out if y'all knew what my calcium was.
What do you got yours at?
560s.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but look how much encrusting he's got going on in there. He's cutting a lot.
Whenever I have to use a bandsaw to cut my SPS.
Yeah.
Like there's no cutting. My SPS grows so strong from having low out and high calcium.
Yeah.
The actual skeletons are just incredibly strong. But my thing was before I was Asbury Aquatics, I got corals in that had weak skeletons, and I wanted to create something that was going to be strong because I like stingrays and sharks and predator fish that scoop up against, SPS or torches or everything else. So I went with a lower out, so a slower growing, and a high calcium, so more bone structure. And it's done well for me this far, so I'm going to keep going with it.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it, man. Who's on? Yeah. What's everybody else's calcium at, guys? You, Alan?
I keep mine at 480. Real high.
And Tony? So Mark's got a question.
D, I think you're muted, bro.
Yeah, I did. I hit it. I said the big tank is at 420. The little tank is at 480. Everything is shooting uncontrollably in the smaller tank, which is always a problem.
Yep. So Ryan, here we got one from Mark. He says, "I heard anything over 450, calcium will."
I'll go do a test for you right now if you'd like.
There you go. There you go, Mark. There's your question. For your answer.
Honestly, it was kind of an accident at first, but whenever I noticed that my corals were growing so well, I go test it out on a daily basis. Like we test every other day. So like this system I'll test on Mondays, and that system I'll test on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, so on and so forth. And every single time, they're all in the 500s.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Great.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey guys, we are starting to run a little late here. Those of you guys that won, reach out to us.
Yep.
We'll get you squared away. And appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks for showing us your tanks and letting us kind of throw some numbers out there and everything. It was a blast.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, thanks. It was great meeting you guys for the first time, which was pretty awesome. And hopefully, we'll have you guys on again. Get your tank and progress going forward.
Keep sharing those pictures too. I want to keep tabs on all these builds and all these progressions.
Exactly. Make sure and share that all up. So thanks everybody for joining the Reef Collective show tonight. Thanks Ryan for helping us host tonight. It's pretty awesome. And the prizes that you're sending the winners. So it's pretty sweet.
Well, I appreciate it. I enjoy this. This is what I do.
Right? This is what it's all about, right? Meeting everybody and having a good time. Who doesn't love talking about reef now?
Right?
Right? Exactly.
The Canadian thing to say is, "Oh yeah, bud."
Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah, bud.
Canadians for like 4 years.
Can you tell I'm Canadian?
You gotta love them there, eh?
It's about time.
It's about time. I need to go get in my bunny hugger, eh?
What's that?
I gotta
Oh
go get my
no.
bunny hugger, eh?
Oh no.
Oh man.
You wanna go for a rip?
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thank all our viewers for tuning in tonight. Pretty awesome. So hopefully you guys really enjoyed the show. Thanks to everybody that joined in. So congratulations to all the winners, and we'll get all your prizes sent out to you. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have a good night. Later. Bye.
Tank on, fellas.